Hello, namaste. My name is Prashida Kharka. I am representing Geo Ford, Kathmandu, Nepal. My STARS ID is 002442386. Today I'm going to be giving my short review on Ford EcoSport, which has been there in the market for more than 3 years now, and I'm going to be comparing it in a short way with Maruti Suzuki's Brezza as well. So, before I start things off, I'd like to talk a little bit more about Ford company itself. It was firstly introduced in 1903 by Henry Ford, and it's been more than 100 years now. Uh, the brand pillars I can talk to you about Ford is quality, green, safe, and smart. So, starting things off with a 6-step demo, I'd like to start from the front part, which starting from the first, from the top, we have larger windshields, which provides a clear and larger visibility. Talking about the design, we have global kinetic design in this EcoSport or any Ford vehicle. Global kinetic design, what it does is that it provides a very good feeling of aerodynamics. As you can see, the crease lines. This is for the aerodynamics, better aerodynamics. Moving forward, we have swept back headlights with LED lights. We have a larger chrome finishing grills, which has a large airflow in it, so which is good for mileage. In comparison with Brezza has a very small grill finishing. We also have front fog lamps for foggy weather conditions. The next portion I'd like to move on to is the portion we call under the hood. In this portion I'm going to be talking to you about the engines, the power, and I'm going to be comparing it with Maruti's Brezza as well. So this one right here is the petrol engine. We call it TIVCT. That's the code. The displacement in this sort of engine is 1499 cc. It also comes in 1498 cc of diesel engine and also in 999 cc of petrol EcoBoost engine, which is a turbo engine. So the maximum power produced by it is 112 PS at 6,300 RPM. So comparing it with Maruti's Brezza, you only get it in diesel engine, which has a displacement of 1248 cc, which is kind of a disappointment for petrol engine lovers. So moving on to my next portion, we have the side part. As you can see, we have large windows, which is useful for clear visibility. We have a very good finished wheel arcs for good looks. We have a fuel tank capacity of 52 liters, whereas in Maruti you get only 48 liters of fuel tank. The next thing I'd like to talk about is the wheelbase. Wheelbase is 2520 millimeters, whereas Maruti has only 2500 millimeters. So by 20 millimeters, the wheelbase is longer, which means that we have larger legroom and the cabin space is also larger. I'd like to talk about the ground clearance as well. The ground clearance we have in EcoSport is 200 millimeters, which is very useful on the off-road conditions. Moving on to my next part, we have the back portion. On the back portion, I'd like to be talking about the spoilers first. Spoilers are very important in providing good looks in the back part. We also have high-mounted stop lamps. We get the defocal wiper installed in EcoSport, and we also have the steer wheel mounted outside in the back part. In comparison with the Maruti, they have it inside, but we have it outside, which provides an appealing SUV kind of look to the vehicle. We also get the parking sensors, which is useful in reversing conditions. Okay, that's all for the back part. I'd like to be talking about the interiors. As you can see, the interiors, we call these seats bucket seats, which are very popular, and in terms of comfort, it's very popular in the market. We also get side and curtain airbags, so total airbags that you get in the higher range of this vehicle is 6 airbags, which is very useful for safety. So the legroom, you can see the legroom is quite long, and because of the wheelbase is longer, the space is quite sufficient in this vehicle. The legroom is sufficient. You can also see the headroom, as I don't have any chances of banging my head in conditions. So that's all for the interiors. I'd like to be moving on to the next portion we have, which is the driver's side. Yes, this is the driver's side, and the things I'd like to say is, first of all, we get power steering, electrical power steering, which is very smooth, and it can also be adjustable into tilt and telescopic. So that's all for the steering. We get 2 airbags from the basic option in the driver side and in the passenger side. You also get a very high quality of music systems in it. Push buttons are also included, and steering mounted audio controls, which are really useful while you're not going to take off your hands from the steering. The next thing I would like to talk about are the power windows. The power windows are quite So yes, as I was saying, I'd like to be talking about the power windows. The power windows are, power windows. You get power windows even in the front side, also on the rear side. So you don't have to be using the panels to adjust the windows up and down. The next thing I'd like to be talking about are the speakers. You have very good quality speakers, and the most important feature and the most unique one is the feature we call Sync, which is designed by Microsoft, and it is available only in Ford vehicles. It is designed by Microsoft, and what it does is that it enables you to control your calls and messages through voice command. So that's all for the driver side. So this is my review on EcoSport. I hope you enjoyed it. Might have been a little short, but that was the plan. I just wanted it to be short and sweet. So this is the vehicle. It's been there for 3 years and still running in the market. Please have a look, and thank you.